Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Friday, 9th of August 2024. This day is celebrated as the International Day of the World's Indigenous People. It takes place annually on August 9 to celebrate Indigenous people and their knowledge. From the history point of view, Gandhi's arrest after the Quiet India movement on August 9, 1942. Mahatma Gandhi was arrested on August 9, 1942 as a part of the Quiet India movement. Starting the newspaper, analyst with the newspaper The Hindu states that government amends CAA guidelines on documents to prove foreign origin. The Home Ministry has amended a provision of the rules of the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 that required applicants seeking citizenship to submit a document by any government authority in Afghanistan, Bangladesh, or Pakistan, establishing their roots in these countries. The requirement under the Schedule First has been expanded to include any document issued by the state or the central government or any quasi-judicial authority in India. The Union Ministry of Home Affairs (MHA) has amended a provision of the rules of the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 (CAA) that required applicants seeking citizenship to submit a document by any government authority in Afghanistan, Bangladesh, or Pakistan, establishing their roots in these countries. CAA requires applicants to declare that they are foreigners. MPs to hold a bike rally with the national flag on August 13. Union Home Minister of Culture and Tourism Gajendra Singh Shekhawat addressing the media on Har Ghar Tiranga campaign in New Delhi on August 8, 2024. The rally is a part of the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, which will be celebrated from August 9, that is today, up to 15, Union Culture Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat said. Members of the parliament belonging to all parties would participate in the bike rally to commemorate the national flag on August 13 ahead of the Independence Day celebration. The Tiranga rally is a part of the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, which would be celebrated from the August 9 to 15, Union Culture Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat said here on Thursday. The Har Ghar Tiranga campaign was launched in the 2022 under the aegis of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to encourage people to bring the national flag home and to host it to mark the 75th year of India's independence. The idea behind the initiative had been to invoke the feeling of the patriotism in the hearts of people and to promote awareness about the Indian national flag, the Culture Ministry said. J&K parties including BJP asked Election Commission to hold assembly elections as per the Supreme Court deadline. An Election Commission of India delegation led by Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar and Election Commissioners Ganesh Kumar and Dr. S.S. Sundhu arrived to review poll preparedness in Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir on August 8, 2024. Supreme Court has in December last year passed directions on holding elections in Jammu and Kashmir by September 30, 2024. Assembly election in Jammu and Kashmir was last held in 2014 and remains under central rule since 2018. All the major national and regional parties, including the BJP on Thursday, were unanimous and forceful in their appeal to the visiting team of the Election Commission of India, headed by Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar, to hold an early assembly election in Jammu and Kashmir, which is under central rule since 2018. We demanded a free and a fair election in Jammu and Kashmir. We expected the elections to be conducted much earlier than the deadline of September 30, said by the Supreme Court. Senior BJP leader R.S. Pathania said after attending the Election Commission meeting at Srinagar's Sher-e-Kashmir International Convention Center on SKICC. The BJP also demanded adequate security for those political workers whose security has been withdrawn. Now, going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that Bangladesh News highlights Prime Minister Modi extends best wishes to Muhammad Yunus. Members of the army clear an entrance of the Gana Bhavan, the Bangladeshi Prime Minister residence, a day after the resignation of the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina in Dhaka, Bangladesh. The Bangladesh Army chief announced the interim government on Monday, hours after the former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina resigned and fled the country to India in the wake of the violent student anti-quota protests. Student protesters demand that Yunus be the head of the new interim government. The new interim cabinet members will be finalized, and fresh general elections are expected to be held soon. Mohammad Yunus reached Dhaka from Paris after completing a medical procedure. While praising students for their bravery, he has urged a non-violent approach to prevent further destruction. After her release from prison, former Prime Minister and head of the Bangladesh National Party, Khalida Zia, called for a democratic Bangladesh where all religions are respected. Her statement assumes significance and amid reports of attacks allegedly targeting the country's Hindu minorities and Awami League members. Neeraj Chopra, Golden Boy's silver touch. Neeraj Chopra during the men's javelin throw a final in Paris. India's golden boy from the Tokyo Games Global Track and Field Diamond had a silver touch at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Defending Olympic javelin throw, the champion Neeraj Chopra added to his Tokyo gold with a rare second individual medal in the India's Olympics history. The Paris gold, meanwhile, went to a man from across the border who wrote some history of his own. India best spent to win hockey bronze. Indian capital Harmanpreet Singh celebrated a goal during 2-1 win over the Spain in the Olympic hockey bronze medal playoff in Paris on Thursday. New Delhi, the Indian men as a hockey team beat Spain 2-1 in a bronze medal playoff to win the nation's fourth and first non-shooting medal from the Paris Olympics. This is the first time in 52 years that India have won successive hockey medal at the Games. Going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, managing inflation, Reserve Bank of India relevant ministry is in constant engagement on the supply side, Major says Shaktikanta Das. The government has been taking a number of measures. Several ministries are attending to the situation as it is emerging. Surprises are there, such as sudden rainfall and floods, and even those are being discussed between the Reserve Bank of India and the government. He said there is a constant engagement between the Reserve Bank of India and the relevant ministries on supply side measures for inflation management. RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das said on Thursday. From the aviation point of view, new Boeing CEO seeks to restore trust, stay close to production. Ortberg's extensive to-do list includes amending relationships with the airlines and employees, boosting output, repairing company finances, and securing a labor deal to avoid a possible worker strike this year. The former Rockwell Collins boss on the Thursday is taking over as head of the United States plane maker, which is bleeding cash and beset by company-wide problems expected to take years to fit. From the banking and finance point of view, transaction limit for tax payments via UPI hiked from Rs 1 lakh to Rs 5 lakh. The move will further ease tax payments by consumers through UPI, which has become the most preferred mode of digital payments. The Reserve Bank of India on Thursday announced to increase the transaction limit for tax payment through the Unified Payments Interface UPI from 1 lakh rupees to 5 lakh rupees per transaction. The latest data from the National Payments Corporation of the India and PCAI showed that the number of UPI transactions rose 45% year-on-year to exceed 14 billion, reaching 14.43 billion in July month. Total number of UPI transactions stood at 13.88 million in June this year. Now going towards the world news, including Toronto police officer under investigation after caught showing middle finger to citizen. Tropical storm Debbie hit South Carolina again raises flooding concerns. Trump and Harris agreed to debate on the September 30th on Artibid circulation network. First showdown between the candidates. Monitoring situation in Bangladesh, says United Kingdom as Hasina's London dream remains hazy. Wallace's military record under the scrutiny as a Vance GOP question has his service. United Kingdom riots halted by police communities, but country remains on alert. Going to the science and tech, we have Vedanta Group slapped with the environmental fine of Rs 71.16 crore for unauthorized dumping of fly ash in Odisha. A bird fly has passed the logo of the Vedanta installed on the facade of its headquarters in Mumbai, India. Odisha State Pollution Control Board has found over 7 lakh metric ton of unauthorized fly ash were disposed by the company at various places of the Jharsuguda, Sambalpur and Sundargarh districts. The Odisha State Pollution Control Board has imposed an environmental compensation of rupees 71.16 crore on Vedanta Limited, which is operating aluminium smelter and capacity power plant in the Jharsuguda district for alleged unauthorized dumping of fly ash without its prior permission. Fly ash, a residue of a coal combustion in thermal power plants, poses environmental risks, and the disposal of improperly as it can contaminate water sources. The pollution control body found dumping of fly ash in open as a violation of a consent to operate conditions as well as the fly ash notification of the Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change. New Age weatherman keeps citizens updated on social media. Heavy traffic seen on a Eastern Express highway amidst heavy rain near the Chamba on Thursday. These weather watchers, with their timely updates on a social media platform, have earned a large following. Most of them are driven by passion and have put modern technologies to good effect. The monsoon has covered the entire country, and the vagaries of the weather have always been a puzzle to the layman. While updates from the India Meteorological Department (IMD) are still relied upon by most citizens, the trend is gradually shifting toward the independent weather enthusiasts who provide timely updates on social media. For most Mumbai residents, the go-to accounts on XR Mumbai, now cast by Shivam Khandelwal, and Mumbai Rains by Rakesh Agri for almost half a decade. Though these two weather watchers in their 20s have been keeping Mumbaikars informed on the go with timely updates. Viral encephalitis toll touched 73 in Gujarat. A health worker fumigating a slum area in Ahmedabad in July 31st, 2024, to prevent the spread of Chandipur virus. 5 patients from the Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh died in Gujarat. Gujarat is going through its worst outbreak of Chandipur virus and viral encephalitis, in which 73 people have died. So far, the state has reported 162 cases of viral encephalitis, including 60 cases of the Chandipur virus since the outbreak began last month. Apple Google to fix a decade-old flaw that could compromise security on their browser report. Apple will reportedly fix an 18-year-old flaw with the Safari 18 update. Apple will reportedly fix an 18-year-old flaw with the Safari 18 update. Google is also expected to fix the exploit in a future update. Apple will reportedly fix an 18-year-old exploit in its latest update for the Safari browser. The fix will be available for the macOS Sonoma and macOS Ventura. A report from the Forbes said, known as the 0.0.0 security 000 security vulnerability, the exploit can be used by websites to send malicious requests to web browser. Hackers make use of the exploit by taking advantage of the web browsers like Safari, Chrome, and Firefox handle queries to 0.0.0 IP address by redirecting those queries to other IP addresses. In some cases, the requests are redirected to a local host, which is used as a local internal server for testing pre-release code. This allows the hackers to collect information and private data from the company's servers. It's unclear if Apple has already released for the exploit in its latest beta, or if it will be added later. Meanwhile, Google also said they plan to fix the vulnerability with a future update. World Elephant Day Green Humor by Rohan Chakravarti on the Wildlife Protection Amendment Act. After all the amendments facilitating trade in the captive elephants, further endangering our wild population, this seems useless now. Rohan Chakravarti is a cartoonist and illustrator from Nagpur. His series Green Humor consists of cartoons and cosmics on wildlife, nature conservation, environmental issues, sustainability, and all things green. All the amendments facilitating trade in the captive elephants further endangering our wild population. This seems useless now. With a sustainable model of the forest conservation, India can manage 15,000 tigers. Ulas Karnath. Wildlife ecologist K. Ulas Karnath speaking on saving wildlife and changing India at INTEC Kodial Guthu Center of Art of Culture, GG Road in Mangalore on August 7, 2024. Agriculture development and conservation go hand in hand in a model proposed in 1993. There is also the economic decoupling model, where economic growth happens without a corresponding increase in the pressure on the environment. By following the sustainable models of forest conservation, India can aspire to manage 15,000 tigers in the available forest area, according to the conservationist and the wildlife ecologist K. Ulas Karnath. In his talk on the saving of wildlife and its changing India, organized in TAC Mangaluru chapter on August 7, Mr. Karnath said the country has 3,000 tigers in about 4% of the forest cover. This is now a significant number, he said, while expressing the need for the country to adopt sustainable models of forest conservation. Wikimania 2024 honors Indian Wikipedia volunteer Siddharth VB, named as Tech Contributor of the Year. The 19th edition of the Global Wikimania event took place in Poland. The Wikimania event saw the Indian contributor Siddharth VB being honored for his technical contributions to the project. Bangalore-based software engineer and Wikipedia volunteer Siddharth VB was awarded the Wikimedian of the Year award in the Technical Contributor of the Year category to honor his articles for creation, submission interface, and widespread work on the MediaWiki software platform. This is the second time an Indian who has won this award, as per press release from the Wikipedia Foundation. Last, there is a famous quotation said by Bhagat Singh. Together with his companions Rajguru Sukhdev Azad and Gopal Singh fought against the British. The group was deeply affected by the assassination of the Lala Lajpat Rai, a lawyer of a profession. Rai led a non-violent protest against the Simon Commission when it visited Lahore on October 30, 1928. Bhagat Singh says a famous quotation. He says that merciless criticism and independent thinking are the two necessary traits of the revolutionary thinking. He also says that they may kill me, but they cannot kill my ideas. They can crush my body, but they will not be able to crush my spirit. Okay, thank you.